G'day folks, Tony again here for more of the jaunty saunterings of Gaunt Bort the Taunter. Ants, folks. Ants is what we've been wrangling with here. This infestation deep here underground, the Tower of Shersamore. We have been having a mighty tussle with a fairly large and substantial ant colony. They've been coming at us occasionally one at a time, but also in giant mobs. And their acid and their fire has just eaten a massive hole out of this underground area. Now, this was where the majority of them were, and now we can see there is, in fact, another set of stairs downwards. Ant levels are never on more than... ant colonies are never on more than one level, are they? Ha 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 ha. So more fire ants coming in, trying to take them down before they actually spit any fire at us. I was saying in the previous episode, I don't recall having ever seen such a large conglomeration of similar enemies all together. Here they come again. Now, something that I didn't do last time, because I wasn't sure how many of them there would be, and maybe I would have done it a little differently had I known that, is I could be throwing grenades at things. What range of grenades do we have here? Because a high explosive grenade would probably take down a lot of these things rather nicely. So maybe that's an option that's available to us. We have that equipped there now. And oh boy, there are lots of them, aren't there? So we might actually try a throw here. And we'll see what that results in. Well, it hit a fire ant queen. And that's a pretty good start. So let's slowly roll our way... Ugh, there we go again. Slowly roll our way back towards the entrance so that we can escape if needed. You can see our temperature there is 621. I think we're... we're going to have a few scars from this experience, folks. Ow, we need to boost toughness here straight away. And let's get ourselves up these stairs. And then we can do the tried and true trick of pouring this dilute bloody salt all over ourselves once again. 15 grams seems to be fairly efficient. And then we'll wait and see if anyone follows us up. And indeed they do. This old trick again. Now, we're getting 162 experience points per kill here. And as close as we have come at times to perishing, there's actually a pretty good return on investment when it comes to our experience point gain. Toughness returning to normal. Hit points returning to normal. Let's go and catch fire again. Oh, look at all of these things. So how many different kinds do we have here? We've got worker ants, got green worker ants, I'm not quite sure what that means, and a bunch of fire ants. And we have seen some queens here before as well. None here immediately, so we're going to do what we've done before. We're going to drop a burgeoning kind of right in the middle of them. Then we're going to head back up the stairs. And we're going to deal with them as we go. Now, I don't know if we get experience points for kills potentially from the plants downstairs, but honestly, given the scale of the battle here, I really don't mind on that front. Anything else coming? Rest until healed says no. We're mighty close to leveling up. Good. That one's about to... Alright. Drop a bunch of toxins as well. Oh, and another one followed us. Or maybe it ducked up the stairs ahead of us. I honestly missed it. Goodness me. 1651 XP to level up now. I was thinking about possibly recharging that electro bow, but I think we're okay for the time being. Do we need to pick up some more bloody dilute salt? 27 drams of blood. Blech. What else do we have around here? Bloody stairs. I think we've still got plenty, and it is weighing us down as well. We're very close to our inventory limit. How many more of them could there be? We've got that row of plants there. Ugh. That kind of answers some of that question. So we've got that row of plants there kind of blocking things in the middle. Let's see how we do just standing our ground here for a moment. As an experiment. Right, we're still in the yellow. But we're okay. If we were to do a rest until healed here, what would happen? Seems legit. Any more? I'm sure there are. And I wasn't wrong. Oh boy. Here they come again. It's boost toughness time. It's also burgeoning time. Let's get it all out here. Let's make it all happen. Try to take them out the old-fashioned way. And hopefully we can make all of this pop before our boost toughness runs out. That burning is really getting quite bad, isn't it? Hey, we did it! Level 17. Goodness me, we're rushing along with all of these ant kills. 4 hit points, 86 skill points, 1 mutation point. Lovely. Let's put this fire out in celebration of reaching level 17. Now, the other thing about level 17, if you'll recall some time ago, we talked about level 17 being the level where we would go and attempt... Ugh, we're still not out. Where we would go and attempt Golgotha. Interesting, and I think that's definitely something that we want to do. However, I want to clear this floor first. Make sure that we've taken care of all of these ants, and I just want to have a duck down the stairs to see what else is sort of waiting for us. I'm going to pick up all of that again, so we've got more of that gross stuff to drop on top of us. Let's try a rest. Oh, we're getting acid damage. Alright. Because I'm pretty sure that I saw something over here that we might want to steal some things from. It looks like it might be some more of that glass that usually surrounds becoming nooks and what have you. And I'm also hoping that there is, up the back here, some treasure. All right, we can't camp. I'm actually going to go and rest at our, cook some food at our camp, rather. So that we don't have any potential hunger penalties. Good, good, good. This bloody battlefield... in the very literal sense of the word. Alright, what else is here? Should be able to loot something from that cybernetics rack. Just want to check that there aren't more ants poking around here. I think we might, maybe, just, almost, have gotten all of them. Congratulations, folks. Alright, I'm going to grab both of them. Oh no! I'm carrying too much to move. Some more implants. That's to be expected. Bionic hands, nice. What else do we have here that we can drop? Those steel gauntlets are weighing quite a lot, and I'm not sure that we have an awful lot of use for them, because I think we're already wearing a pair. Not going to drop the shotgun or the rifle, that would be madness. We are, however, carrying 64 drams of dilute bloody salt, and I think we can probably drop half of them for now. That was not what I meant to do. Silly me. We'll get rid of half of it for now, and then we'll be able to still pour things on ourselves if we need to. Let's pour it nearby. Let's pour it there, and we'll drop half of it out. And I'm hoping that means we can move again, and indeed that is correct. Any more ants hiding at the back here? No. Oof, a heavy weird artifact. That's a 10-pound one. What could that be? Communications, sure. Dermal plating. All handy things, none of which I can use right now. Where are those gauntlets? We're going to drop them on the ground. Right. Having successfully looted some more things that we don't, that we're not able to use, rather. Not that we don't want. I'm sure we can sell them for something. Are there more ants down here? Not yet. However, we do have a jilted lover, a brooding azure puff, an electrofuge, and a medical locker. Interesting. So these mushrooms are going to belch out a bunch of spores that can potentially give us fungal infections, which you'll recall are sort of talked about and listed here in the Corpus Colis. Yeah, fickle gill, glow crust, mumble mouth, wax flab, and so on. So that's well and good. However, we are level 17 now. So let's have a look and see what that gets us. We have 4 mutation points, which means we can get a new mutation. And we're going to do that right now. What are our options? Beguiling. You beguile a nearby creature into serving you loyally. We kind of have domination there already for that. Although domination means we do swap bodies, I believe, and this one does not. Stunning force. You invoke a concussive force in a nearby area, throwing enemies backwards and stunning them. That could also be handy. Or psychometry. You read the history of artifacts by touching them, learning what they do and how they were made. Unerringly identifies an artifact up to complexity tier 4, bestows the ability to construct an identified artifact up to complexity tier 2. You must have the appropriate tinker power. And you may open security doors upon touching them. So it means we'd be able to construct things up to... I don't know how tiers relate to tinker level, though. That does sound mighty nice. There are so many things we'd be able to make with all of the... scrap that we've deconstructed. But in terms of usability and survivability, because we can... This thing here will only work for things that we've already found, and while it might be nice to have 2 sets of folded wings or what have you, we already need to have found them first for that to work. And just in terms of day-to-day survivability, I think Stunning Force is going to be the one to go for, so we'll grab that. We're now going to have a level 4 Stunning Force as well, which should be quite nice. And we have ourselves a bunch of skill points, 176 of them. What might we want to use them for? Suppressive fire. Fire to mark target. If your shot penetrates, your target is suppressed and cannot move. Wounding fire. Each penetration shot, target bleeds. Sorry, for each penetration on each shot that hits, your target bleeds 1 point of damage per round. Alright. Interesting. You fire a marked target with no accuracy penalty. Okay, so we do have marked target. And if we do mark target and then wounding fire, there's going to be a lot of bleeding happening there. I do like the sounds of that. We're not going to grab any more on cudgel right now. Persuasion. The bartering thing might be nice, but not super useful. Berating isn't really necessary right now. Hobble reduces their move speed. So if we're trying to run away, I could see that being handy. But we tend to use our force bubble quite a lot. Rejoinder. Rejoinder does seem like a nice one to save up for, you know. A 40% chance of a free attack. All right. And tinkering, I don't think we're going to grab anything else. Wayfaring, also don't think we're going to grab anything else right now. Is there anything in self-discipline that we need? No. Can't see any of this stuff that we need either. That could stop us from bleeding. Healing heals faster. Crippled, no, I don't see that being handy. Toughness isn't our strong suit, so let's just ignore that one entirely. What about this one? Make an attack with every hand, sure. Chance to strike with an offhand weapon. That also sounds pretty good. And we are using 2 weapons a lot. So dual wield might be one for us as well. So right now I'm thinking saving up for dual wield is a thing, but I also like here in shooting at things the potential to make things bleed when they're a marked target with wounding fire. So I think that we might go with that one for the time being, but I think that dual wield now is what we should be saving up for. 300, which is going to give us 2 abilities, and agility is definitely our strong suit. Oops. It's at 25 at the moment. Good, good, good. 13,168 experience points to the next level. Of course, our psychic glimmer is going up and up and up because every time we get a new mutation, it's already at level 4, which is adding to that tally. So we've got a broad pool of Esper skills here rather than a sort of like a narrower, deeper one. All right. So one of the things that we need to do before we make an attempt at Golgotha is we're going to need to try and do something about our poison resistance. Because Golgotha is all about the poisons and all of the poison things that can happen. And I think maybe our best approach to that is going to be to do a grand tour of traders, of merchants. So right now we've got... oh, that's not good. Here comes our evil twin. We have a merchant at Kyakukia. We have a Dromad caravan over near Jopar. And, of course, we have Tam in Jopar as well. So we're lost, and our evil twin is going to be right here. And our evil twin has already started shooting at us. So, hello, evil Gaunt Bort the Taunter. With an aggressive stance. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to boost our toughness. The second thing that we're going to do is we're going to sunder the mind of evil Gaunt Bort. Did that work or not? 6 damage. Well, that didn't work as well as I'd hoped. And they're sprinting now. And they've just stunned us, and they've dropped... they've dropped a bunch of plants on us. So we're going to move away. Oh, no. Dear, dear, dear me. So there's evil Gaunt Bort in their force bubble. And we're getting attacked by all sorts of things all at the same time, which is not the best. Now, we can't exactly do anything with dominate creature because that's going to leave our body dormant, which is not advisable. What are they equipped with? They've got desert rifles. They've both got desert rifles. That's bad. So I have a whole bunch of different things here that are going to be trying to shoot at us. So I think clearly the approach here is we may have to try and take down these enemies before we try and take down evil Gaunt Bort, and I don't like our odds here, to be honest with you. So let's try out the thing that we just grabbed. We're going to mark a target. Let's mark this one here. Then we're going to try shooting at them and see if there's any bleedingness that happens there. They're flinching out of the way of projectiles. We're not currently getting hit by a lot of things. We've got another enemy that's just come in here now. It's a honey skunk that's not happy. I'm hoping that it's unhappy with something else. Thank heavens. Right, they're right next to each other right now. We might save chill for evil Gaunt Bort. But if we do a burgeoning and we pop it here, that's still going to be nearby enough that Gaunt Bort's going to cop some of it, I hope. And Gaunt Bort also popped up their force bubble before we did. So we'll keep our eyes peeled. Is that a sower? That's a sower. We're in a bunch of trouble. It's a shaman. All right. Well, we're still in a bunch of trouble, but that's all right. So we're going to keep watching Gaunt Bort to see when their force bubble disappears, because we know ours isn't going to be too far behind. So there it goes. Sunder Mind is back up, so we're going to do that. What did we do there? Too many things. We didn't really see what happened. All right, now that our force wall has run out, I'm going to try a bunch of different things. We're going to try and intimidate to get ourselves, a little bit of space. So evil Gaunt Bort did a sunder on us for 5 hit points, which is not all that bad. And now I'm going to drop a chill right on top of evil Gaunt Bort. Let's get both of them, actually, while we can. Is Gaunt Bort frozen or not? Doesn't look like he's frozen at the moment. He is frozen now. All right, we're going to try and take him down. We did it. Once again, evil Gaunt Bort has been defeated. So that, I believe, is the second time now that we've had an evil Gaunt Bort. A rusted desert rifle. That's going to make things way too heavy, but those lead slugs are nice. Can we deconstruct a rusted desert rifle? Let's find out. Disassemble, sorry. Yes, we can. Good. Do we have anything else to deconstruct? I'm not sure we do at the moment. We've got a bunch of implants there. I sure hope we can sell them for something. And is that the shaman? It is. So we're going to mark them. And we'll try good old-fashioned shooting. Done. 750 experience. Good heavens. What else is left around here? To the north, there's going to be a bunch of... Oh, okay, our hit points returned to normal there. I was worried for a moment. To the north, there are a bunch of evil Gaunt Bort creatures, so we don't want to go that way. But we are still lost, so we need to find our way out of this jungleness. Where are you? Oh, there's more than one of them. They're both savages, though, so hopefully... hopefully we can wrangle this fairly easily. I'm going to mark that target. We're going to shoot at them. 16 damage. That was nice. And we'll keep shooting at them. Good work, team. It's another one down. 375 for those. We were getting 750, I think, is what we got for the shaman. And that one there has clearly seen us. So another mark. And some more shooting. Yeah, go team. And we have our bearings back, so that's nice. We'll keep heading down to Kyakukia so that we can go and look in our stash of things. As we left a bunch of stuff over here, and we can hopefully also trade some cool stuff. Also trade some cool stuff here with Yerl, the sentient cucumber vine. What do we got in here? Ooh, look at all this stuff that we found. Isn't that lovely? Elastine gloves and elastine skin suit. What do they do again? Do they give us poison resist? That gives us agility. And that's lovely, but it doesn't really help us with poison, does it? We'll make ourselves a camp. Actually, no, don't be silly. We can go and eat to get that stuff. We can do it later over at the huts. Let's have a look and see what Yerl has for us. A steel helmet. I mean, that's nice, but it's not really going to help us with poison, is it? Missile launcher. We already have a couple of them. Masterwork steel cookery. It's not ungood, but it's also not helpful. Not really a lot there that we can use in the immediate sense. There's a silver nugget there that might be good for a weight transfer. So let's pop the dagger and the carbide short sword on there and grab that silver nugget. And then if there's another 30 worth for all of that, we'll pop the steel battle axe on there. What else can we get rid of, or will it be worth getting rid of? That's sandals. We don't need them. We don't need that. That's looking pretty reasonable there now, I think. Just make sure there's no other ammo that we want. Lead slugs, 108, 151. You can kind of never have too many of them. Shotgun shells would also be nice, seeing as we have some shotgunness. Anything here for about $10? I think that'll do. We got plenty of fresh water. So that's a start. We still have plenty of inventory left. All right. There's a couple of other merchants for us to go and have a look at. So we might save that for the next part of the Let's Play. Thank you so much for tuning in, folks. Hope you're enjoying it. Please give it a thumbs up if you are. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to be notified when other episodes are released. And most importantly, please tell a friend if you think they might enjoy this. And I don't just mean blanket shout out to everyone you know. I mean a nice, personalised, targeted message to somebody that you know, saying, "Hey, person that I know, this game Caves of Quud is really great. And there's this bloke, Tony, who's playing it, and you might enjoy watching it. Could you please do that for me? Okay, thanks." Anyway, come back again soon for more of the jaunty saunterings of Gaunt Bort the Taunter.